Hey y'all, I was just in my quiet time and talking to God and reflecting and I was asking a few questions because I really wanted to know what causes us not to see when we need to see. What causes us to miss things? And basically, it was like God was just revealing. He was like, a lot of times we get too comfortable on our own. We get so independent that we think we don't need him. And we just make decisions for ourselves, or we do us. So that's the dangers in doing you. You miss things. You don't see correctly. So, for instance, look at the eyes. We have eyes. And just because you have eyes don't mean you can see. Right? Just because you think you see things don't mean you're seeing what you think you see. That's why you can get with a person or you can deal with a person and you don't see the things that you need to see until later. That's how you can get somebody and you don't know what you're dealing with until after. You thought you knew what you had and then later on you figure you didn't, right? And that's because you can't see. You're blind. You have to train your eyes to see. And the person that give you access to being able to see is God. So you have to ask for permission to see. God grant me the ability to see as well as hearing. Work both ways. Okay? That's how he communicate with you. And I was like, okay, like, why is it? Because remember, I did a video on sleeping. When they sleeping on you. Why is it? Because a lot of people around here sleepwalking. Yeah, they look like they woke, but they really sleep. And now I understand when you see you got different type of people that's real conscious. You know, conscientious. You know, they deep. And then you got some people so shallow. Some people think they know stuff and don't know stuff, and then you be like, like, dang, you sleep, you still program. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even, like, you ain't seeing. So I'm like, okay, God, why is it that we miss stuff? Why is it when something's so great or something good in front of you and you totally miss it? And he said, that's because it wasn't meant for you to see. He said, how many teachers let you see the answers when you're taking a test? And I said, got it. I got it. And if I don't say nothing else, that's a word right there. Do you hear me? So a lot of times the reason why you couldn't see what was in front of you is because you was in a test.